Hi, I'm Kelly and Parrish of Farm to Family. Let's talk about some of the cool things that are being offered upcoming. So something that I've learned, so I'm a girl who grew up in a city, who has only ever purchased meat at the grocery store, and so buying meat from a farmer is a totally new idea and experience for me, and there's a massive learning curve. And some other people that I know, you might be one of them, might be a little more familiar with what it means to buy meat from a farmer, such as you purchase a cow and they have it butchered for you, and you tell them how you want it cut and the different things that you like to cook up as a family or as an individual. Or you might go in with a group of people and might buy half a cow or a quarter of a cow. He just doesn't like the idea of having to figure out all this stuff. So that's why right now we're working with Foxholler Farmstead, and they have, oh, pardon me, while I'm on a minute. And we're back. What was I talking about? I was talking about meat, how to order meat. Okay, so Ben, Farmer Ben, he has a fabulous way of knowing how to be able to sell this huge amount of meat to families. So he's doing 20-pound packages with various cuts. Half can be ground beef, the rest can be steaks, roasts, however it is that you prefer. I know you see yourself, that you prefer cooking. Now, if you just don't have any idea, kind of like me, then he'll just put something together that's kind of a general roundabout package. And the more that you purchase, the next time you purchase, you'll have a better idea. Like, ooh, I really like that. Or, our family really like this, but let me just open this up. Just based on my experience, which is pretty limited with the types of, I don't know, a flank steak from a New York strip. Wouldn't know if I met him. And I oftentimes just have to experience what it's like, do a little Googling and see how do I cook this cut? What's the best way? And that's how I'm going to experience it. So just because you might only have a small, like me, small frame of reference for how to cook meat, certain meats, you might discover that he throws in a surprise cut, and you think, I don't know about this, and you end up loving it more than any other cut you've ever had in your life. Who knows? But our family has cooked up we got beef short ribs. Those were pretty fantastic, and the prices really are just redonkulous, because where we are, I can't source, and especially locally, besides this is why we're doing this, but I can't get at a local grocery store pastured meats without paying one of these and one of these. It's so darn expensive. But thanks to these local farms, and there's also some other Amish farmers, that if the demand requires that, we can start expanding to incorporate multiple farms. Right now, we're just a small group, and that's all that we need. So what's coming up on the docket? What's coming up in line at the farms? Well, a little birdie named Mr. Miller, who's our produce farmer, told me that, when I went to his place, he has this big apple tree just filled with apples. He said, these aren't eaten apples, these are cider apples. And this is going to make some good cider coming up. So we're getting into cider season. So that's going to be some freshly squeezed cider is going to be available soon. And then, so what else do we have? Oh, he was talking to me about his different maple syrups. So get this, I love this. So probably insert picture of maple syrup. His father-in-law lives up in Minnesota, and the father-in-law makes maple syrup. So they bring that down to Iowa, and he sells it. He also flavors different maple syrup. So 2 flavors that he said, and I can't wait to get my hands on the list, are blueberry and butter pecan. I asked the eldest daughter that's still at home, because they have 9 kids, and I don't know, hopefully we'll catch up with them, but we'll see. We're at number 6. The oldest, I asked her what her favorite syrup flavor was, and she said it was probably butter pecan. So I think we're definitely gonna have to have that at our house for sure. But we bought a quart bottle of maple syrup and can't wait to dig into that. So flavored maple syrups. His wife makes just like this whole array of different flavors of jellies and jams and all different kinds of pickles. So we'll be getting a list out with that and pricing, so you guys will get to see what is there. And gosh, it sounds to me like that would make some really good Christmas presents, like make a little gift basket. She also has homemade egg noodles. Now, if you've never had Amish egg noodles, you're in for a treat. So if you would like that, that's also available. All right, now at the other farm where we're getting most of our milk and our meats, here's what's coming up. There's a cow coming up, another one. So they butchered a steer, and that's what is currently available, and I don't know how fast that's going to go. So that I will find out. I think it's this week they took one of their older dairy cows to get processed, and they're going to let that hang and age for a little bit and then cut and delivered. So I think he said towards the end of this month, that would be September, that will be available. So we'll have more meat coming in. Here's the thing this girl has learned about buying meats. You probably want to invest in a little extra freezer space because it's a seasonal thing. You're going to want to stock up on these pastured meats that you're buying locally because it happens in a seasonal manner. Farmer Ben has those cute kuni pigs. They are very, very popular on smaller farms, and they are so well taken care of and so naturally fed. You're just a ham. Speaking of pigs, I got a ham here, not for sale. Speaking of ham, man, Ben has become a master of butchering pigs and knowing how to process them for longevity's sake. They live in an off-grid kind of situation, so for just his own use, he has learned how to age meat, how to have things be last a long time without needing a freezer. So I am really excited to get my ham order in, as well as he does prosciutto and all sorts of fancy stuff, and so I'll get you more info on that as I get it. So, and then next is going to be coming up all the poultry. They have chickens and ducks and the heritage turkeys, which are a very big thing that he specializes in and will be expanding in. So the heritage turkeys, I really do not have all of the fun facts on that, except that from what I recollect from reading his website and him talking about it when we took the tour, they're a pretty special breed of just like an original breed of turkey. So this might be what they had for the very first Thanksgiving dinner, if they had turkey indeed. All right, so for orders, this is how we do it. I'm gonna send out an email after I hear back from our 2 farmers on Monday evening. If I can get the info earlier and an email sent out before that, I will try to, but it's generally going to be a Monday for a Friday or Saturday pickup and delivery. So email will go out on Monday at some time, and then orders are due by Wednesday early evening, please. That would be lovely. I generally call Farmer Miller around 7 o'clock or so in the evening on Wednesday. And then payment delivered by Thursday and to me, and then Friday we'll do pickup, or sometimes it's going to be Saturday, and everyone will know. We'll send out an email with that. And then what I'll try to do, so then that's that Friday. The following week, I will try to send out an email that kind of is, hey, what did I hear from my farmers? Because oftentimes I'll get there and they say, well, we don't have this thing, but we have, next week we're going to be having this in and that in. And then I'm like, whoa, wait. I got to tell people. They got to know. So that's what I'll do, is I'll share all that info. Because it's really fun to be able to anticipate, because this is seasonal. It means it grows as it grows. It's not just like bananas in the grocery store that they get from all over the world. all the time. He needs some raw milk, so we're gonna go take care of that. Is that right? I think so. So anyway, if you have any questions, let me know. farmtofamilyiowa at gmail.com. That's me. All right. Thanks, guys, so much. And please, I want feedback. Let me know. His feedback is, I'm hungry.